Good morning. There's a seventh verse, seventh kata. Verse, yes. It says, when you carry Tambola, and then, when you carry Tambola, and the Jogon, Pema, and she's could the country mango, church just started to change the she's. So they recite that 7 times, and then one can then you can recite to San Guru Rinpoche, Guru Rinpoche, but Pachomas, the Rabbi, some of them do it, and then recite the mantra. So that. Yeah, let's so then use the meditation because what? And past that. You request to Padmasambhava, Ren falls, like Ren falls, like Padmasambhava, numberless Padmasambhava absorbs yourself and all sentient things. Yourself to all sentient things. So the world received enlightenment powers and generated refuge in their faith to Buddhadharma and reincarnation karma. So from there, all the realization of enlightenment, because of the Buddha's right Buddha, all the things about generated, and so you can think that, all your chanting. Like reinforce of Padmasambhava absorbs, in particular in the China, because we absorbed to the president and all the government people, they absorbed like reinforce, and then they totally generated refuge and all that realization, then totally devote his owners and then do exactly what his owners and then embody his own in China, and then the billions of people receive the teaching of Buddha, from teaching profession, able to see on then enjoy the whole happiness with Dharma, something that, because I give a middle way, because freedom there, the middle way. Then because in Tibet, then his honor said, then in Tibet, sorry, invited in Tibet, and then because then then so many people become Bodhisattvas more than before Tibet was free. Then that happened to Buddhadharma, and the world lasts a long time. So you can think that. So you can chant like this. Oh. One more. Tso Guru Rinpoche Ngoro Gongchong Dewa Tsepe Shapache Gongchen Tuto Chinang Samwe Pache Shiva Samba Lunje Druva Chinje Lo Tso Guru Rinpoche Ngoro Gongchong Dewa Tsepe Pache Gongchen Tuto Chapo Chinang Samwe Pache Shiva Samba Lunje Druva Chinje Lo Tso Guru Rinpoche Mundro Gonjan Deva Chimbe Shapache Gonjan Tutan Trapa Chitang Sara Sambal Jendruva Chinje Lo and then after that, the Toye, you know, who are against his oneness, and then so what themselves creating heavy syndicate karma, and no good for the world, and no good for the Buddhism in the world, and no good for Tibet, and no good for particularly Gelugpa. Then destroys, harms most, because they destroy the root of the path to enlightenment, the devotion, Guru devotion, destroys that. The root of the path, which is the root of the path to enlightenment, in the heart of learned geshes, learned lamas, and many thousands of disciples. So they destroy the root of the path to enlightenment, the Guru devotion. So they were so worst harm is the mental harm. Then especially in Padmasambhavas, then church realize his own genesis and church devotion, so that. Okay, now tea time. Yeah.
Yeah.
그래. 가수네. 야, 그래도 그래도 집에 안 되냐? 이제 바저거다 하얀 게 홀로 배 군나도 용가도 군나 러년도 좀 보는 거다 왜도 맞았던 게 조금 저들어 되어라던 도지선 어머 라마도라가 버들어라면 대신은 버들어 람람람도라가 버들어라면 대신은 버들어라면 Ramandoda Jibedura Mutation and Bezul Bebe Ramandoda Jibedura Mutation and Bezul Bebe Ramandoda Jahosin Ramandoda Jibedura Mutation and Bezul Bebe Ramandoda Jibedura Mutation and Bezul Bebe Ramandoda Jibedura Mutation and Bezul Bebe Ramandoda Jibedura 어떡하지? 막 가지. 네, 뭐래. 야. 어떤 maybe maybe should remember. Just some story, Kature, the evolution. So the Buddha destroy qualified bomb beyond Amitabha Buddha. So in the Pure Land, blissful realm, then abide, and then reveal Dharma. The infinite, as well as the infinite world, especially this world, it's called meditation, the unforgettable world, it's called. Amitabha manifests numberless forms. Then you see benefit of the beings. And in the Alamga Sutra, the poverty, it is said, when the moon rises, Buddha said that when the moon rises, to that dawa chachu te teme bayu su nyenam, chu no to nang ju jen dawa nyi su churu me, je sungpa da yin las. The Alamga Sutra, the Babaji, when one moon rises, so see, numberless reflection in the water, in the world, numberless reflection in the water. So appeared in the container of water. But you see, but there's no separate moon. There's no separate moon appeared. No, it's a reflection. It's a reflection of this one moon there. Reflection, numberless reflection happen in the water. So it's not, it's not. That's another moon. None of that. Another separate moon. None of that. Separate from that. So it's all numberless reflection, but it's all reflection that one. It's all like that. So they said this is relation to Amitabha Buddha. One Amitabha Buddha manifests numberless forms and does work for us sentiments. So of course this Amitabha Buddha, that kind of manifests the deity working for us. So that's easy to understand. Then Benjamin Luther Chicken said, Nawatai, Tuje Dogale, Renjin Doguju, Jazuchir, Padmasambhava Lechumbe, Ujanabuchilla, so on the Church Sangatam, the Cadrin, Puyumamba Mamba Sevada, Longin de Simba Canon, Ujanabuchilla, so on the Chambata, Yamaduna, Stovata, Nacho, Mundugun, the Luam, Ujanabuchilla, so on this. So what is saying? See what it says. Nowadays, Amitabha Buddha, limitless appearance, Amitabha Buddha's name. Tuje Dogale means from the act, the act of compassion. Then from that act, and then Renjin Doguju Jatsuchir in the oceans of the from where the whatever desired coming, the Vishgan jewel in the ocean. Tso Pema Bhava Lechum was then Padmasambhava, born from the blazing, unattached lotus, blazing lotus. So that's because I think that is because in Tso Pema the lotus lake, Tso Pema is now and a few times to receive room teachings from the abbot of the Kagyo monastery, Zigir monastery, the branches of monastery in Tibet. So the abbot, no, not the Lama, but the abbot. Many rooms. And there is in time the Milarepa, common one and uncommon. The common one that we normally translate into English, the common one, composed by Tanya Hiruka. And then uncommon one composed by Karmapa, second or third, I'm not sure. Karmapa or something, third or fourth, I'm not sure. One of the Karmapa there, wrote the uncommon one. The uncommon one that even the text is quite rare. So I received both, and the Mahaprabhu's life story and many others. So the other teachings, and then Yeah, one day a few times to Tso Pema. So this that's very rough. I think the Padmasambhava, I think daughter of a king, and so she was just short. What I heard, and just very, very short. Because it happened, then she met Padmasambhava, and there, in the cave, and then Padmasambhava, it's called. So she must be, very beautiful, I guess. So many kings want, they beg for, they ask for, they want her to be their wife. Many kings, they like that, the kings or so that many or the king's son or something. So but she didn't want at all. She wanted totally only Dharma, only to live life in Dharma, not involved with the older life, never. So totally. So she took initiation things from Padmasambhava. Then the father, king, who was the king, find out that. Then Tso Pema, then the king collected the sandalwood fire, so hot. So sandalwood tree burned, then brought Padmasambhava down, put in the fire for 1 week. So the whole sky filled with the smoke. So that happened. So it didn't get burned. So 1 week, the Padmasambhava transformed water. So the fire was on, but never burned, and so Padmasambhava is transformed water. So then king realized not ordinary being. Then the king then the king received Padmasambhava in the palace, and then it totally different. Respected church. So like that it happened. So there's two countries together at the Padmasambhava. So two, the Padmasambhava, two Buddhadharma. So they could. That's talking about this. Tso Pema unattached. Blazing lotus, that is struggling Tso Pema. So the water is a continuation from since Padmasambhava's time. So it's transformed by Padmasambhava. So my mother from Solukhumbu, very far, so far. Tso Pema, this is the rural south India. But my mother from Solukhumbu, Himalaya mountain, so far. She went so early to pilgrimage there. Pilgrimage, my mother, in the very early times, long time ago. But we go to Dharamsala many times, but never saw. It's down below. Even you have to go a few hours then to Pema. But we don't have much. We don't have much about so much going by pilgrimage. We don't have that. So we went to Dharamsala many times, of course, to sit and for teachings, mainly for teachings. So but especially Solukhumbu, very far people. Different years, His Holiness was there, I think 2 times to do initiation, Nima initiation, and there is Padmasambhava initiation was things to the different activities were done. So that anyway, so the from people solo combo is very far, but you know, I mean, they able, even poor like my mother, able to go out travel pilgrimage, but so long ago, only so recent years. One time Kandala took there, and so there's a huge Padmasambhava statue built. So anyway, it's a very holy place, Kasure. So second was the lake. So there was very. So then it says, you fulfill the wishes by going around. Anyway, so kind of amazing place. So Ujjayi Rinpoche also on the procession to the Ujjayi Rinpoche. So as a request. Then the Choju Sangha, all the Buddhas of 10 direction, they got dressed in that discussion. Then Puyo Mangpa Mawa Seva eliminate the darkness of the ignorance of the Tibet. Then the London Deji, London Castle, they guide the wrong path. London Deji, they ate worldly. They women the tea offering at the end of the after protector, the great protector. Then is Deji, the tea offering Deji would do there. So Deji cannibals. So they harm the teaching Buddha in Tibet to spread. So the canonism is all the Buddhas discuss 10 directions. Then to eliminate the darkness of ignorance in Tibet, and then to be the canonism is to be the opposite. The cannibal, the wrong guide, Deji, it was like the otherworldly cannibals. So become against to them. Buddhists discussed because they harm the spirit Dharma in Tibet. So Ujjayi Rinpoche who did that? Ujjayi Rinpoche, Guru Rinpoche. So I think I mentioned also in the where was the big stupa? What? So it did. So you know the just a short that about the stupa, as well. Some know, some may not know. So they built by the Machazima, one who was looking after chicken soup, not hot chicken, but another family chicken, I think, one who looks after chicken, Machazima. So she requested the Nepalese king, I don't know how many thousand years ago. And so then the king, at that time the king got the message and the request, and the king said yes, so easily yes. So that's the Dhrurakama and the So yes. And then later on the ministers, they found out king gave permission to get the land to build stupa. And they were so surprised. Because for them and for Mirza, she's not an important person, so I think the probably there might be. So they were so surprised. The king said yes, and she got land to build stupa. So they asked, they checked the king, and so the king said, I slipped out from my mouth, he said. That's why in Tibetan, name of the stupa is Charung Kasho, means can be done. Slipped out from mouth, that it can be done. Means can build a stupa. She can have the land to build stupa, so it is slipped out from the mouth. So Tibetan, name in Tibetan for that stupa is Charung Kasho. Charung means can be done. Kasho means slipped from the mouth. So anyway, then when the stupa came to the vase, then she passed away. So actually, I think she achieved Hiruka. So that. Then she has four sons. So four sons is the 30 golden Dharma and the umbrella, all completed by the fourth son. After that, and then elder son, after they finished the stupa, elder son made prayer. Next life, may I be the Dharma king of Tibet. Then next one made prayer. May I become minister to help the king. Next life, Tibet. Then next one made prayer. May I become the abbot in Tibet to spread the Vinaya, the teaching Buddha, Vinaya, the vows. Then next one made prayer. May I be powerful yogi. May I become powerful yogi. When the king, is a brother of the king that became king, and then when they walk into when the spirit Dharma in Tibet walk that, and then obstacle, then maybe powerful yogi to dispel the obstacles. So that's the most story, but yes, that's the basic. So it happened. The elder brother became the Trisong Dandan. Trisong Dandan, king of Dharma, king of Tibet, who was Manjushri in there. Then the next one, I don't know the name of the minister, I don't remember. So next one with Kenji Shuatso. What in English? Shandira Shida. Kenji Shuatso, who spread the lineage of the vows and Tibetan Vinaya teaching. Then next one, we see when the Dharma king was building a first monastery in Tibet, this part of the area, this Samya monastery, the first one. Then daytime he may be built, at night time the spirits stay down. So it happened again. So then king taught, king or minister also, to invite Padmasambhava. There's a powerful yogi in India, Padmasambhava, we should invite to dispel the spirits which are down. So the Padmasambhava was a request, and Padmasambhava came in Tibet. Then he rose in the deity. Deity, I think Ratha aspect, deity rose, and they who the spirits, and so three spirits ran away according to karma of Tibetan, according to our karma, ran away. So 12 of them, Padmasambhava was able to subdue them by him rising the Ratha aspect, the Chikundu. Able to give samaya place for them, because subdue their mind and give place to them to be the Dharma protector. And instead of harming to spread Dharma, to become Dharma protector. They say so instead of wrong guide, and they know to protect Dharma, right guide, right protect. So then, and then not only that, then Padmasambhava went in different places all over Tibet. Like a landlord, and not a person, landlord laying down, then they had many important places. So many spirits gathered in those places, and so I mean, so God was not allowed to spread Dharma. So Padmasambhava went to those places and then subdued all the spirits and gave samaya to them, and so like that, they were able to spread Dharma in Tibet. Spread Dharma in Tibet, was it? Not Hindu, Tantra, Buddhist. So they so much happened. That is for so long. Unbelievable. The fourth act happened, and like that, you see. So this time Kathuri, in Mao Zedong's time, they took over Tibet and to destroy the monasteries, and so many practitioners, High Lamas passed away and killed, or many passed away and all that. But of course, many lay and many monks, they were put in prison, but some got to realize, developed the mind in the prison, and many seems to go to realization in the while they're in prison. That also happened. Seems like that, and so however, so just I mean, I heard this. Geshe-la's teacher, Genro Sang, he passed away now many years. Look at the Chimari. Look at the Chimari. Look at the Chimari. Roshi. 4 years ago, passed away. Before he became abbot, he was my friend. My friend, and we spent many hours in night time, before 3 o'clock in night time. One thermos of tea and drink, then talk. And he talked so much of how he spent life. Monastery, many prison, and he was in prison. 10 years he was in prison. So there was a small team of us, small, and very like water, not much of the. So that one day, so much hungry and humble hungry, and so they go to, they're hungry to go to look outside in the field, pieces of bones, If they find, then they chew. Help the body so much by chewing the dry bones, piece of bones, if they can find. And then also Chinese, I don't know what this he said, or somebody else. You see, so Chinese who look after prison, they make food. The smell, what you can smell. You don't get food, but you can smell from the kitchen. The smell helps so much for the body. To help very much if you can smell food from the kitchen. So they, and then I think maybe Kishila, I'm not sure. So Chinese, those who looking after prison, they make kaka. So they look in the kaka. So when they eat beans, they don't bite much, they swallow. So in the kaka you find beans. Beans, find beans. Then they eat. They find beans in the kaka. So that, so one Tibetan man who helped so much the smell of the food. The people who are looking after prison, the Chinese. So when they make food, smell goes away. So smell so helpful for the body. So he found so good. So then since he left from Tibet, those so many years, he never missed his shoe. They smell food making charity to the spirits. Smell eater, pato, the smell eaters, the spirits. He never miss burning food in the evening time. This zamba, So the spirits making charity. So because his own experience, even he didn't get food, but smell so good. Because of that, then the spirits smell eater, people died. Example of intermittent stage. Then this meant food for them. The smell. So he has, for so many years, never missed the making burning tamba, making charity the smell. In Taiwan, you have to know, in Taiwan, people make from wood, kind of powder wood. It's not food, powder wood, I think. And they say this is soup. It's not become soup. There's no food smell. If it doesn't have food smell, then it doesn't become soup. So that's wrong. So that's not good. They just smell food. Zamba, the smell of zamba. This is what we do. So otherwise, it doesn't become soup. They don't get that. No, not the smoke. No, smoke is not smell. As long as it's not fart, smell it. Then it's okay. So the person, many years since he left from prison, he never missed. So the smell was so good for him. So all of that is but I heard Geshe teacher Gelwasang. After he became abbot, then he didn't have much time. I don't have much time to go to Sarah, and it didn't happen much. But before that, we spent so much time. So anyway, he had to eat kaka in Tibet, but Chinese let him to eat kaka, and as I heard. Because he said, because he ate kaka, that's why he was able to come in India and then educated many thousands of monks. It's educated, because it's outstanding teacher. It's most expert and Pandangwadika and those Madhamika along Abhisamanga, professional wisdom. So he was able to pass the knowledge that he gained in Tibet. So many young monks in India. So then now many of his disciples, like Geshe, many of these disciples now, you see, to be Kasuri. Yes, resident teacher in our FPMT, but also becoming a great teacher in the Saram Monastery. Many of his disciples, teaching, the extensive philosophy to the monks, also like that. So benefit so much, able to preserve the Buddhadharma, and particularly Lama Tsongkhapa teaching, that Lama Tsongkhapa made so clear. So they is able to preserve, teach, then is able to benefit, preserve Lama Tsongkhapa teaching Buddhadharma, Lama Tsongkhapa teaching in this world. Then it took many thousands of monks. This happened. So incredible. So because Chinese legend, it's Kaka in Tibet, so that's why he was able to escape here, able to come to India, able to teach. But if it didn't have Kaka, in Tibet, you wouldn't come to India, teach many thousand monks, wouldn't happen. So, in Spirit Dharma, Spirit Dharma East and West, you see. So, that's, you see. So now the Buddhadharma is spread in the West, where has never been before, never been at all from the beginning, never been dark, no idea of Buddhadharma, totally dark, like dark room. So like this, now Buddhadharma spread in the West, and so many countries, and so the even just FPMT, we have a 46 resident teacher who is just FPMT, the 46 resident teacher, mostly from Sarah, and some from Gabon, and all government monks from the Sarah become Geshe, all that there. However, all them just FPMT is 46, and then they teach Lamdrum, Buddhadharma, then they teach philosophy, they become to Lamdrum there. Open the eyes of the many sentient beings, the people in the West, to see the path to enlightenment. Then like that, you see, so many sentient beings able to benefit. Then myself able to meet with Dharma this life, and able to do just a tiny bit service to the world, and just don't know Dharma, but you see that tiny bit benefit to the world, and that's also the Padmasambhava kindness, and as well as everybody who met Dharma in this life, and the Padmasambhava kindness. You have to know that. So like that. So therefore always we have to remember kindness of Padmasambhava, and you see, then praying Padmasambhava, one's own Guru and Padmasambhava being one, then looking that way, then make one-pointed prayer for success, because that's all then because 가지고 Padmasambhava said, Kangshile Jin Gyu Tepajan, Dala Dungwe Siji Sota, Junre Tente Monum Tepaji, Sangye Shimbe, Danyi Tujinyer. So Padmasambhava said, anybody who has karma, capable being, devoted to capable being, then make Dungwe Semji, Dungwe Semji means so strong devotion. So strong devotion, then make a request to me. By the differences of the cause and result, dependent arising prayer. By difference of the cause and dependent arising, cause and result, and dependent arising the prayer. And then that I, Sangeshime Tangiti, then quick to guide you, to grant help, to guide you. I become quicker than other Buddhas. So to that person's karma, that causes all dependent rising prayers to do that. Like that. Then Kandra Shitwaja said, Jiang Mao Puyu Jena, Lame Kalpa, Pema Tuni, Kansa Yonji, Lama Dula Jun, Rana Lama Pema number 2, Chilip Tujil, how to Cheva Jun. So, Turu Jiju Yunji, Shundatu, Tiji Sanje Mundu Komena. So she is saying, the country Shitwaja said, generally in the future, the Sindhi in Tibet, and then Lamia Kalpa. So the Kasuri, fortune of the Lama. The Pema journey. In Tibet. So that means now, of course, Hisoness is the particular, the genetic, you see. Tibetan people are object to be subdued by genetic. You see, the Kasore. Yeah, like that, you see. Then Kasore. Yeah, you see, but now, you see, now, even West, there much connection with this on us. So now even West is become special object to be subdued by genesis Islam Dalai, you see. So you can see that. So similar to Padmasambhava. So all the people should attempt to achieve Guru. To achieve Guru. So this is Padmasambhava. Rana Lama, so your own Guru transform into Padmasambhava. So it means just oneness. chilab tuje lado chewa chung. Then if you do that, your own guru in the Padmasambhavas practice, and then the chilab, the blessings and compassion, blessings and the kindness, the lado chewa chung, so will receive much greater blessing and help, the kindness. Turu Jedu, English, Turu Jedu, elaborate condensed the achieving the holy mind. Do like the main scripture says. Teji Sangye Mandru Kamenas. And then if you do that in one life, should not achieve. Teji Sangye Mandru Kamenas. So I swear, country history says, I swear that you don't achieve enlightenment in one life. So maybe you will definitely achieve enlightenment in 1 year. So yeah, I swear. So country history saying that. So yeah, so that so then you see the practice of Padmasambhava. So this Hayagriva, so the manifestation of the Padmasambhava. So that this the can go, yeah, the cook help to control teaching like that essence. Tempatan, Yaman Dunga, so done, Chodan, Murugun to Loa, maybe Ojer better so on this. Then tempting, just by remembering the Padmasambhava, is quick to dispel the suffering, the delusion suffering. And the thought and the thought, if you make prayer, and quick to quick to grant attainment, sublime realization, sublime and general. Sublime and common, the quick to grant attainment. Lower maybe just means the unbetraying, no cheating. Refuge which is no cheating. No cheating person. Lower maybe jump. They're going to complete trust with your material, so on the trust. Oh, yeah, so now I think. Okay. So we stop here. Then the next year. Okay. Thank you. Dage tinye sabe ke wadit na. Kamena jebel jezolo tan trabaye te men. Saji amenda da real Waye dugan. Aniyataya me janjo sanjo ma jeba na jeba nyamba me ba ya gone Havara yo kadra be kurvejin dan dava mal jere so ten jaso Sindeba do denjo je to nyen je so je cheje sanze kanje denroga jana be mo den jaso so ande so chede lundro jo did you all the past, present, future marriage? Huh? Did you all the past, present, future marriage? Sita made to grant one numberless sentiment, numberless Buddhas, that which exists mere name, made I who exists mere name, achieved Buddhahood which exists mere name, yeah. Padmasambhavas, enlightenment which exists mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist with them. Lead to Buddhahood, which exists in mere name. By myself alone, who exists in mere name. Jamal Baba Jida Jimbato Kunto Samode and the Jindo to the Koji Gawati Datam Jeradungo to the Jebe Javata Jijimo Agala to the Dagakere Tawati Yasamo to Jeradung Waransi. Thank you. Not true. So 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 3:30?